So this Israeli thing, I got some connecting a few dots here, and just want to go back to a minute of clip in this video here, and what we were telling you guys. This was a prediction I made on November 4th, 2023, episode 531 of
Israel's
Mike of the
war
Night.
in Gaza will escalate into regional conflict involving Hezbollah and Lebanon, Iranian-backed militias in Syria and Iraq, and direct tensions with Iran. Now, remember what we said, if Trump is allowed to be elected, he will work.
Remember, guys, we were thinking that he wasn't going to be allowed to run, or we even predicted that there was going to be something happening and they were going to cancel the elections or go to a wartime president with Biden or Kamala, right?
Work hand in hand to back Israel and expand that war. Gaza may be an American state or an overseas territory, right? Keep that in mind. And they will end the Ukraine war by the summer of 2025. Here we are, spring and summer 2025. Ukraine war is fizzling out. Again, if Trump is allowed to become president, right? And because that is Ukraine is a money laundering system for the Democrats, you guys.
So there it is right there in a nutshell for you guys. Now I want to go into the some discussion pieces I even wrote down here for you guys. And Dome of the Rock. The Dome on the Rock. The Dome of the Rock. Dome on the Rock. May be blown to pieces in the next couple of weeks. I think something's going to happen there. Why? To usher in biblical events. So they could build the final church or the last church, or to usher in biblical events. And what if I was to tell you, we know this already, that the whole Biden stole the election from Trump. We know this. And I'm not being pro-Trump. I need you to listen to what I'm going to tell you here. What if that was a major stall tactic? What if even a rat from 2 miles away, a blind rat from 2 miles away that smells the cheese, could tell if that cheese is good or not? Would know that election was completely stolen. Even the liberals knew that whole election was stolen. You had states where Biden got more votes than people lived in that state. That's how bad it was. What if that rigged election was a stall tactic? What if the rigged election was a stall tactic? Right? Because once Biden got in, it was pedos gone wild. Oh, it was pedos gone wild everywhere. And what if it was a stall tactic for time? For time. What if the timing of this war is following biblical prophecy? What if the timing for this war has to happen at this time? So that you needed to delay things for 4 years. And if you go back again, what did I say? If Trump becomes president or allowed
to be elected, he will work hand in hand to back Israel and expand that war. Gaza may be an American state or an overseas territory, right? Keep that in mind. And they will end the Ukraine war by the summer of 2025. That's, again, if Trump is allowed to become president, right? Allowed. Work hand in hand with Israel. What if this was a major stall tactic for 4 years? Let the other guys win for a whole 4 years? Go nuts. It was pedos gone wild everywhere. Go nuts. And then I don't know. Like I and then now stall tactic it. Now we're here. Now kicking off that war. Now brushing off Ukraine. Yeah. The Dome of the Rock, or the Dome on the Rock, whatever you want to call it. Following biblical procedure is what it is. Yes, they're following biblical procedure. Other channels will pick this up and run with it and take this and remake this entire video. I dare someone to plug me. No one ever does. I dare somebody out there to plug me. I dare you to plug me after 15 years. But that's what I think, folks. They're following biblical procedure in this one. I'm going to have to chalk it up to that.